Now, as you are all aware, for the last day or two, okay, well, last few weeks or whatever, I've been doing upgrade and downgrade videos here on my YouTube channel. I'm about to take my jumper off. It was actually annoying me a little bit, you know. But anyway, I've been doing downgrade and upgrade videos for like, you know, a few weeks now. And, you know, I've been doing a lot of downgrade videos. And the situation with downgrades was that EA have never done it before. So the videos were basically just completely for fun. Players that have not actually had a good season so far, been injured or whatever, and potentially could get downgraded. Now, that was all hypothetical, okay? That was all like, you know, if this was to happen, these are the players that will get downgraded. Now, today, EA have announced that is exactly happening. Believe it or not, ladies and gents, they're going to be downgrades in FIFA 17 for like the first time, mate. It's going to be crazy. So these changes are happening tomorrow, all right? We're going to talk about everything in this video here today. Players that potentially could get upgraded, downgraded, and obviously the situations around it. You know, what's going to happen? Is it going to be every card of, for example, Chris Smalling's going to get downgraded or upgraded? Is it going to be that, or are they just going to introduce a brand new card and still keep the old one as well? We don't really know yet. So we are going to talk about the possibilities today in today's video. And if you want to see more news, guys, as soon as they are like happening, alright, I'm going to drop news videos all the time. So as soon as there is something new for FIFA, drop a like and a thumbs up down below if you want to see that. If this video could get like 3,000 likes, that'd be absolutely insane. And more news will be coming to you guys as soon as it happens. And if you want to build your own controller, Xbox or PlayStation, check out GetGripped.co.uk in the description down below. Rossi will get you 5% off the whole website. Everything you want on there, 5% off if you use my discount code. It'll be up there or up there. Not really too short at the minute. Now, yes, guys, rating refresh is actually a thing that EA have announced today. It's on their website or whatever. It's on Twitter. You know, if you want to see more information about it, then obviously I'll probably try and put a link for you in the description down below. But here is the main sort of crux, really, of what's happening. I'm going to talk you guys through it right now. Welcome to the official FIFA 17 ratings hub. Of course, this is their website or whatever, where we will reveal the top players of FIFA 17, whether it's the fastest players, strongest, skillers, or the top 50. We'll have covered throughout the campaign. Now, as you guys look on the left, okay, you've got a green arrow pointing up, and you've got a red arrow pointing down, okay? Now, that obviously means a green arrow going up is an upgrade, and a red arrow going down is a downgrade of a card, okay? That's what it obviously means. It's just a little thing in the logo there. And it's a ratings refresh, you know, something that I don't think they've ever done before, which I'm actually pretty excited about. It's something very different. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet, so we're going to talk about the possibilities in a second. So on the website, they are going to be announcing new top 50 players, new legends, new top 5-star skillers, whatever. Maybe players have been upgraded to 5-star skills. That's going to be announced on the website potentially tomorrow. Actually, I think it is definitely tomorrow, Friday. Now, this is actually insane that we're going to see players that are going to be upgraded and going to see players for the first time that are going to be downgraded, alright? Now, we're not sure how it's going to work, so here's the possibilities quickly. Is it going to work where their card currently stays the same, or is it going to be that they're introducing a new card into the game? So say if someone's currently an 84 rated, are they going to make every 84 rated card currently in the game down to an 82, or are they just going to introduce a new 82 card and keep the 84 one out there, but obviously it's no longer in packs, makes them a bit rare. That'll obviously make the value of them cards go up, because if the 84 ones are no longer in packs, then obviously, you know, the number out there is going to be very limited, and the valuation of that card is going to be massive, basically. Or like I said, they're going to make every single 84 and 82. So if you've already got that 84, maybe Smalling or whatever, he's now going to be an 82 upgrade automatically tomorrow. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. It's just something that EA are going to do. Now, the link is in the description if you want to read more about it or whatever. But anyway, I'm going to get into the players now that I think will get upgraded, and the players that I think might get downgraded as well. So it's going to be a bit of controversy. So this video is going to go on for a little bit longer now, but we've got some good players to look at, some big players anyway. The first player which I featured in this series is actually Mikel Antonio. Now, this guy has had a very good season so far for West Ham. He's currently got a 76 rated card, but I think he could go up to a 78, you know. Chelsea apparently are looking at him. He's not signed a new contract with West Ham in a minute, you know. Contract talks have sort of stalled there, which means obviously he thinks he can be better or whatever. He wants to leave. I'm not really sure what the reality is of that, but he could be moving. I think he's like one of the highest scoring like English players or something like that in the Premier League at the minute. Mikel Antonio, pretty good. He come out of nowhere, to be honest. He come out of nowhere, and he's doing pretty well for West Ham, but Chelsea could be on the cards for him. I think he definitely deserves an upgrade. He's come on the scene. He's scored lots of goals. Mikel Antonio, 78 rated. What do you guys think? I want you guys in the comment section, you know, down below to get involved with every single rating in this video, okay? I want you to put down in the comments which one do you think is correct and what you would change it to if not, okay? Let me know in the comments. Just do a big list if you want. Second one is Emery Moore, arguably one of the best talents maybe in Europe so far. This guy's a very, very good player, and I think for a 64 bronze, that's way too low for the guy. The guy's way too good for that. He definitely deserves a silver card at a minimum. The young, small striker's been compared to Messi before. Obviously, he played pretty well for Turkey in the Euros. He's now doing alright for Dortmund and stuff like that, but he's way beyond the bronze card. This is the only bronze card to feature in this whole episode, I think. So we don't want to see any bronze cards, do we? We want to see higher rated than that. Some people in the comments may argue that they think he deserves a gold card. I don't really know if he does deserve a gold card. I'll let you guys argue that in the comment section down below. But a silver, it's got to happen, innit? It's just Emery Moore, it's got to happen. The third player I'm going to take a look at today is obviously Valencia. Now, this guy arguably is one one of the best right backs in the league so far, if not the best right back. A lot of people are saying this. I don't really know. I'm a Man United fan, so I've got to be very careful not to give an opinion, otherwise I just look stupidly biased. But 80 rated, I think probably is too low for him. I think he does deserve an 82 rated card. Obviously, put the pace up a little bit, the dribbling up a little bit, defending, physical, you name it. It's all gone up a little bit. 82 rated, I don't think that's outrageous for him. He's had a very, very good season so far. He's just signed a new contract, I think, a few weeks ago, taking him to another year at Man United after this. So obviously, Mourinho is pretty impressed with him. He's 31 years of age, and yeah, he's played a lot of games in Man United now, and obviously, he's transitioned from originally like a right mid to now a right back. I think Van Gaal actually made that transition, I think. Fourth player has got to be Dembele. Now, this guy's a very, very good midfielder. Of course, he's a very good midfielder. Tottenham doing very well this season. This guy glides past people like I've never seen it before. He just walks past them, mate. I don't really know how he does it. When you're watching him very closely, he just sort of sees the player there and just glides past him, and there's nothing the player can do about it. He's so strong, he just holds you off as well, and he's got an instant burst of pace. 82 rated, I think it's too low for him. He deserves an 84 rated at minimum. He's got to deserve that, hasn't he? So we featured a few players so far, a couple of Premier League ones, obviously a Bundesliga player, and let's take a look at another Premier League player, an exact same sort of transition as Dembele, but it's actually Lallana, 82 to 84 rated, I think. He's playing really well under Jurgen Klopp this year. He's really come alive. He's really, really playing well. He's a very, very good, talented player, and I do think an 82 rated is too low for him. I put him on the same level as Dembele because he started the year same as Dembele, and I think he's going to finish the year on the same sort of level as Dembele because I've said Dembele a lot, to be honest, haven't I? The sixth player is actually the most informed person in Europe so far, apparently. We have Mertens. Now, we should have scored the other night against Real Madrid. He had a good opportunity, which he should have scored, but this guy's got so many informs and so many different cards on FIFA. 83 rated isn't good enough. He's got striker cards, centre forward cards as well. I've given him an 85 winger card. Now, I definitely think obviously he deserves it. Like, I don't really need to talk about him too much. He definitely deserves it. One of the most informed people in Europe currently, doing so well, of course. So many informs, so many different cards in FIFA. EA obviously think he's doing pretty well. The world thinks he's doing pretty well. I think he's doing pretty well. He deserves a new card. He deserves another one to add to his massive collection in FIFA 17. Another one that I do think deserves to be added to the upgrade list is, of course, Eden Hazard. Now, didn't have a very good season last year, but proved this year that he is the talent that everyone thinks he is, okay? Leading the way against Arsenal the other week, scored a good goal. Very, very good. He's been Chelsea been good this season anyway. And obviously, Hazard is just an extra, like, it's just an extra catalogue to that. So he's actually got, like, a striker card and stuff at the minute. I've given him a 90 rated striker card because that's where he's mostly playing for, obviously, Chelsea at the minute. And obviously, 88 is too low for him. He's arguably one of the best players in the league. 88 rated, too low for Eden Hazard. Definitely too low. If you remember the massive controversy when he first signed for Chelsea, which club he was going to go to, I think he's made a very, very good choice, to be honest, because he's got Premier League titles and stuff in the bag from this year as well. I mean, he made a good choice, didn't he? Let's be honest, he made a good choice. Next up is a player that could be getting back-to-back titles, alright, and that's never been done before, but Kante could be the first of his kind, mate, to do it. First of any footballer you've ever seen in the world to get a back-to-back Premier League title. 81 rated, nowhere near good enough for this guy. If he breaks the record and doesn't get an upgrade, so you've got a guy who's broken the record for back-to-back Premier League titles, and he's got an 81 rating card. I mean, that is insulting. That is absolutely insulting. 85 rated, this guy's got to be pushed up there with some of the best midfielders around because he does the job, mate. It's no coincidence. It is no coincidence that he is winning back-to-back Premier League titles and doing well at Leicester, doing well at Chelsea. There's just no coincidence. He's proved he's got it in the bag, mate. He deserves an 85 rated. I mean, that's the biggest upgrade I think in this video other than Emre Moore, but he deserves it. He definitely does. The last player of the upgrades is actually Lukaku. Now, this guy definitely deserves it as well. Very, very good season for him. For a youngster, I think he's like in the top, certain amount of goals to hit. No, what did he get? I think he was one of the quickest of the youngest to get 100 goals, I think. I think he came third in that sort of category, which is insane in its own right. Now, I've made him one of the best strikers in the Premier League with an 87 rated card, which I do think he probably deserves. Oh, my phone's ringing. Lukaku, mate, definitely deserves it. Now, that is all the upgrades for this video, right? That is all the upgrades. Now, it's time to look at some downgrades. It's a very controversial side of this video, but I've got to do it. I'm sorry, I've got to. Now, some of these players featured in an episode actually a few days ago here on my YouTube channel. Cazorla was one of them. Now, this guy was like Arsenal's best player last year, and obviously he's not featured this year at all with injury. Now, the setback looks like it's going to be massive for him, like, especially back playing by now, I think, but he's not going to be back, basically. He's going to be a further setback or whatever. Could that warrant a downgrade? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he really does deserve one, so I hope not. Now, a teammate of his is Petr Cech. It's another one I don't really know if I agree with it. He's had a few dodgy games recently. He was actually dropped, I believe, against Bayern Munich for Ospina. Now, Ospina didn't have a bad game. I think Arsenal Arsenal as a whole had a bad game. It wasn't really his fault, all the goals and stuff like that. But, I don't know. It's hard to say. Cech may have made a difference to the scoreline. He may not have done, but Cech's had a few dodgy games before that. Maybe he was due a drop, to be fair. Maybe he was, but is he due a downgrade? 88 rate is pretty high. Is he due to be downgraded? I don't really know. Comment section. let me know, but don't kill me. One of the biggest drops is Vincent Kompany. Now, this guy's not featured this season. Very, very much injured, and he's getting a lot older. He hasn't really featured for like 3 years properly. I think he's had a few injury problems the last few years now, and he's really struggling to like find his feet and find his place and get back. He might even struggle to get in the City team, I think, maybe. He may even struggle to get in there. But yes, the one time, you know, one of the best centre-backs in the Premier League or whatever is really struggling with injury, and that could warrant a -2 downgrade. It could potentially happen. Another Arsenal player, really weird, but Mertesacker, obviously this guy's got a few injury problems as well. There's rumours he could be leaving in January, but, you know, luckily or unluckily, I'm not really sure how Arsenal fans see it, he hasn't left, and, you know, potentially, could he get a downgrade? He's not playing, it hasn't played in a while, injury. How is he going to beat Mustafi and Koscielny into the squad? I mean, Koscielny's now injured, but, you know, how is he going to beat them two? Next up, we've got John Terry, arguably, you know, one of the best centre-backs the Premier League's ever seen, but this is going to be his last season of football, potentially. He's not playing, is he? He's not playing. When he did play, he got bloody sent off and stuff, so that could warrant a downgrade. He's getting a lot older now. Last season of football, he's going to go out on a high though, the Premier League title, but Chelsea's John Terry, could he potentially be one of the players to get downgraded? It could easily happen. Last but not least, we've got Zaza. Very, very arguably, you know, didn't do too well at West Ham, did he? He played like 13 games or whatever. Juventus don't want him. West Ham didn't want him. Now, Valencia have to sign him. They signed him on loan, but they have to sign him at the end of the deal. And yeah, he's not had a good time. 80 rated. It's probably too high for him. Could he go down to a 78? Very potentially. Anyway, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you drop a like and thumbs up down below. It's been a very long video, but a lot of information, very informative, and EA have announced something pretty new, so I've got to bring it to you guys, haven't I? That's what I've got to do. As always, subscribe to me for more FIFA 17 videos. I'm out. As always, peace.